So, Barb, how are you doing?
I'm doing fine. Yeah.
Excellent. And
I
who
was a
else
little,
is?
I was a little
Uh-huh.
worried. I was having trouble with the computer. So I was a
Oh,
little
yeah.
bit worried, but I got it fixed just in time.
Right, right. Okay. Good, good, good. So I'm
Okay.
not sure if you can see what the heck I'm going to be doing, but maybe I'll tip things down a
I'll
tidge.
keep you in.
Yeah.
That's
I
better.
see, I see
Yeah,
your eggs and your sugar and your flour and oils.
yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, excellent. So I want to make sure that what I'm doing here in front of us is
Mm,
synced. So is it
yep.
only Barb with us?
And Brian.
Oh, hi, Brian.
Oh, Ryan.
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 Sorry,
Hi.
Brian. Hi,
Hi,
how are you?
Ryan.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, because I want to make sure that I get it all done at the with ample time, I'm going to start already. Okay.
What are we making today?
So what? Oh, thank you. Natalie is behind the camera, making sure I'm on track, folks. So we decided we're going to do uh, cooking where we're going to go around the world, but each month is going to be a different country. Today we're going to be doing Italy. So in Italy, we know it's pasta. So what I want to do is kind of do some pasta with you guys. And I've got my handy dandy pasta machine here. And also because I'm on a ketogenic diet, I'm going to do two types of pasta. One is a keto pasta. The other one is the regular type pasta with
so cool.
the flour and the eggs, that sort of thing.
Mhm.
But the method I'm going to use to make the homemade pasta is going to be a little bit easier than when you have to make the volcano, put the eggs in and mix it and try not to get it to spill all over the place. But that was fun to do at home. So I'm going to try it this way. First time doing it in a food processor. Okay, so we're going to begin. So after the pasta, we're going to then make the marinara sauce. So that if you're vegetarian, it doesn't have to have the sorry, what do you call those things? Meatballs in with it. But I'll then create the meatballs, cook that up, and then I'll make the keto pasta. Time if unless we've got running out of time.
Okay.
Anyway, I'm gonna try and walk, talk, and cook at the same time, which should be interesting.
You know you can't
So
do that.
as long as I'm not walking around, Barb, I should be good.
Okay.
So what I have here in my processor is 2.5 cups of white flour. I'm going to pop in there 4 eggs. Whoops, trying to make sure I don't put any shells because I hear that's not really flavorful.
Crunchy pasta.
Who likes crunchy pasta? Not me. I forgot how strong I am.
Mm,
Or how weak the eggshells are.
yeah.
All right. So there's that. Got my hands dirty already. I
Can't be helped.
think that we're supposed to do anyway, right? When we're cooking. So 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And Barb, did you get the recipes all down in your emails as well?
No, I
Ryan?
didn't, but I'll take a look again.
Okay, it should
Ryan,
be
would you
there.
like me to send you the recipes?
Yeah,
I'm okay. Thank you.
Okay.
You're okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you sure?
And
Sorry,
then-
Ryan.
This is
It's okay.
it is. What I have here is salt, but my salt is not the Windsor salt, so they don't have the it doesn't have the clumping.
We have anti-clumping in Windsor.
Anti-clumping is including a lot of the different salt that's out there.
That's cool.
So I'm going to put the salt in. Now, because we want to kind of be a little healthier, I decrease the amount of salt that I put in. And I'm also decreasing the amount of salt I'm putting in the other cooked parts and using a little bit more, what do you call that, seasonings. Okay, so I'm going to take this, run it over to my Ninja, which, by the way, I love my devices that I got from the Goodwill. This one I got for $8. So thank you, whoever donated it. And so I'm going to pulse this and According to the recipe, I'm gonna post it for 10 seconds. So. All right,
Looks good.
looks good. Using this recipe. I love my Ninja. It's an awesome device.
$8. That's amazing.
Yes. And it's rare to find it like that price. I'm gonna pop this over to my next recipe. A little
She's
help.
very organized.
I've got this, if you want to show them how I've got this set up there.
Yeah.
Natalie. I've got it set up so each recipe has its own little tray. So I'm going from one to the next.
Wow.
Just to,
You're gonna have a feast.
Organized.
yes. And the great thing is, try not to spill it onto the floor, Eleanor, is I get to bring most of this home. So you're gonna find that when it comes out of the food processor, it's kind of crumbly like this. But that's just because it needs a little bit of help.
Cool looking. You need some help.
So, little bit of help. And who doesn't need a little bit of help, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's why I have Natalie behind the scenes there, making sure I'm on track.
Yeah.
Now, I've preheated the oven, right? Because
Yeah.
this is a gas oven, and gas ovens are, especially if they're not from your home, notorious for not working at the right temperature. I think, Ryan, you were here the last time I was cooking, right?
Yep.
What was I making?
It was so good.
Yeah, that was 2 months ago. It had to think. I'm glad Natalie's here. She remembered.
We did record it, so Barb, if there's any other ones you wanted to rewatch, we have those on our YouTube channel I can send you.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And last month was Maureen, and Maureen did Jamaican.
So good.
Oh, yeah.
She did a Jamaican one.
Yeah, I
So
remember that one.
yeah, and boy, was it good and yummy, because I made it at home as well. And Paul said, "Oh, we should have this every week." And now I'm reminding myself I've got to make that, because I agreed with him. So now that it's formed into a ball, right, I'm just going to knead it for about 1 to 2 minutes. And when I finish kneading it, it should be smoother and more elastic, right?
Mhm.
And the kneading action is needed to help the parts of the flour kind of come together. And I'm doing it on the plastic wrap because I don't want to make a mess, but I am making a mess. I'm trying to not have to clean up later on.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, you cook. I love that.
So what I'm going to do after Barb, are you good at kneading bread?
I don't know. I'm not a cook, so I don't know.
Ah, right. Your daughter is.
My daughter, yeah.
Yeah, nice. So after I've kneaded this for a minute more,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to take this, what do you call this thing? Plastic wrap, and it's got to rest for at least half an hour.
Oh,
So
oh, good to know.
I'm going to take this and set it aside with this thing. All right, moving on. I'm gonna clean this up, wash my hands, and move on. 1 second.
Yep.
When they do the cooking shows, there's always they can stop the camera, right?
Oh, yeah.
Because you actually don't see them do anything except put everything together.
Oh, That's
So,
okay.
all right,
okay.
step 2.
Getting
You're
everything
gonna
on.
you're not gonna see anything just for a minute or so.
Oh, I'm seeing you put, oh, there we go. Yeah.
And I wish I didn't have this mask on because this is quite awkward.
Yeah, I bet it is.
So, and the next recipe, I'm going to be making the marinara sauce. Or sorry, not the marinara sauce, the in the form of a recipe book. So
Oh, there's her.
there's my recipe. I have to write it down to get it into my brain. So the ketogenic meatballs. So what I've got here is a pound of beef, ground beef. And a pound of lean ground pork.
I was on the keto diet.
Were you?
Yes,
And?
I lost 35 pounds.
Whoa. Wow.
Yeah.
And did you keep it off?
No, over Christmas I blew it.
Oh, that did happen.
It is hard. Over
It's
Christmas,
hard.
it's tough.
It's
Yeah.
hard.
Very. Okay,
Yeah.
so I've got 1 pound of each, right? I
Mhm.
decided since I've got some bacon at home, I'm going to also put some bacon in here.
Ooh,
Now
sweet.
I've cut it, diced it.
Yeah.
So it's ready to go. Pop it in there. Bacon is like the best flavoring, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
Inside this container, I'm going to put in there all of the seasonings. So, and that
What is-
includes,
Oh, yeah, okay.
that includes onion powder, Italian seasoning, and then I'm going to pass me my pepper mill, please.
Oh, so big it couldn't see it.
My pepper mill, because the recipe calls for fresh ground pepper, and I find the fresh ground pepper right from the mill gives it the best flavor. And it says half a teaspoon, and I know I went over a half a teaspoon. But anyway,
We like pepper.
we like pepper. And where's my salt? So this one calls for 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, and that's 1, and there's 2. Like that measurement there, you guys?
Good enough.
Yay! Hi, Nazreen and Kareem.
Hello.
There's 3 people on here now.
Yay!
4. 4
Hello.
people.
We're in the stage of making my keto meatballs. So within the meatballs too, I'm going to put 1 cup of mozzarella cheese. Natalie's gonna, maybe
Hey,
that's
that's good
all.
enough.
Maybe that's a cup. It just fell
That'll work.
in. Magic of television.
Yeah.
All right, so that's that. And then it also calls for a bit of this Parmesan cheese. Parmesan cheese is a half a cup. So who's joining us?
Nazreen and Kareem.
Oh, hello, Nasreem. I think I met you once.
Oh, you probably have. She's
Yeah.
around.
Mhm.
I sent you guys an email with the recipe.
Good.
What's missing? Oh, what's missing is parsley.
Oh, tilt it a little bit.
And it talks about
Tilt the plate a little bit.
2 tablespoons of
There we go.
parsley and some fresh garlic, which
Oh,
I'm going to chop
amazing.
over here, as well as some sage.
Love my garlic. Oh,
Love me my garlic, me too.
yes.
So the sage and the garlic, I'm going to pop together.
Mhm.
There's probably an easy way to take the sage off of this. And so I love it when we were doing this live and Maureen was with me, because she could show me really great ways to do things. She's a chef by trade.
Mhm.
Oh.
And but that will happen again, where she's going to be here with me, showing me some handy dandy tricks.
Mhm.
So with COVID, my thing is that we all have to take care of each other and ourselves, right?
Mhm.
And I know myself, I need people and I need to be doing things.
Yeah.
So this is my way of getting both done. even though it's a little stressful at times.
Yes.
So I'm going to take this and I'm going to chop it together, making sure not to chop my fingers, right, Natalie?
Yes.
Haven't
Please
done
don't,
it yet.
please don't chop your fingers.
No, red on green does not work, does it?
No.
Looking good.
So I'm trying to, I don't know if you can hear me okay.
Yes, I can.
Miss Reed? You guys
They're
are
still
good?
connecting to the audio.
Oh, okay. So the thinness of this is really up to you. It's
Mhm.
going to all be cooked anyway. So
Yeah.
scraper things.
That's okay. We ain't professional.
No, especially since you see that everything is falling out of there. So I'm going to mix this up. And unfortunately, there isn't a really great way to do this.
Smells very good,
Oh.
everyone.
Unless I throw it on this tin that I've got underneath me, this
Yeah,
baking
good.
dish.
Oh, you could do
That
that.
might actually be what I'll do.
Good
So we
idea.
have to add an egg?
I forgot, we need to add something to bind, right? And the eggs
Right.
bind it together.
Yeah.
And that's why I have it right here, because I will forget if it's not all in front of me. And this is what I'm going to use to make those
Ice
perfect
cream. Just kidding.
meatballs to get ice cream going. So I'm going to mix this up first before I put it onto the pan, just so it's not all over. Okay, now I'm going to pop it over.
There we go.
That's easier.
Yeah.
And you'll see me.
You cut out. I don't know. Hello.
So there's two ways that we can cook this. We can cook this via oven. Oh, there's my Filipinos peeking out. I said, oh, oven.
Oh.
That's oven. And or we can put it on a pan. So I'm going to opt for the frying pan, right?
Mhm.
So right now I'm going to turn my stove on.
Do we need to light it? I think we need to light it, don't we?
Oh, is this the old one? Okay. Do you know how to light it? Do you know how to light it?
No.
Okay. Criminal. Are you kidding me?
I thought that you had. Oh, it's
Don't
okay.
scare me, man.
That was crazy.
Natalie, you scared me.
I don't know how to use this.
I didn't remember that, so I didn't put it in my memory bank to go get a lighter. So I was really hopeful that
Thank God.
when you said that, I was hoping that I was correct in what I remember.
I thought maybe you turned it on already and you knew.
No, I didn't test it. In my head, I just had the memory that it was
Well, you're right.
not
This
needed
is
to.
great.
Yes. The memory is still working, folks.
Yeah.
All right. She's looking good. So I'm going to bring this whole tray.
So these are keto.
To kind of help with the binding. The other
Good. I'm
Yes.
I'm a gluten-free lady.
All right. So I'm going to bring this guy here and turn this fella down so I don't end up burning it.
So what's in this pot? Nothing?
Um,
Or is there any oil or anything?
I should put some oil. Thank you, Natalie.
Okay. I'm just checking.
Hey, two heads are better than one.
Hey, I'm having fun. Are you?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, see how it's shimmering?
Yeah.
It's ready.
Oh, good.
It is
smoking.
ready.
Woo! You hear that?
Yeah.
Those are pretty. Oh,
Pretty easy.
very
too.
colorful.
And if I wanted to, I could add red peppers in here.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a quick browning of the suckers. And then after it's browned, I'm going to pop it in my oven, which is set at 350 degrees.
Do you have oven mitts too?
Yeah.
Over there.
I got my oven mitts all prepped. So just for fun, I'm not going to cook all of it. Or maybe I will. I don't know. Where's my time? Ah,
That's all right.
so in my previous life, when I had the 4 children and they were just still young, I would spend an entire afternoon cooking with them, and we would cook all kinds of stuff. By the time Paul came home, there was so much food. It's like, welcome home, honey. Have a seat. Look what the kids and I made.
Mm.
Good times. And I know that all of them have some really great recipes that they themselves have learned to do outside of, okay, there's getting less and less room.
Wow.
And I can hear that the sizzling is lowering. I'm going to just pop it up a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
So that's more in a medium high. I had dropped it onto medium before I started putting the balls in. And really, the meatballs can be any size you want it to be.
They smell really good too.
We should have smell-o-vision.
Yeah, I could smell it from here.
Can you? You know what's really piquing my nose is the bacon.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
The bacon mixed together with the onions and garlic. And
Even through a mask, I can smell
even
it.
through the mask. It's amazing. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
Sizzling, you got to move over.
Oh, 1, 2 more.
There's
One more.
one
One
more.
little one in the corner there, maybe.
One more right here.
Yeah.
Okay, little one, get in there.
Yay.
Okay, I'm going to go wash my hands.
Okay.
Perfect. Perfect, eh? Brian, are you still
Barb,
there?
what's your favorite meal to cook?
Oh,
She's just washing her
oh,
hands.
okay. My favorite meal?
Barb, yeah.
Let's see. My favorite meal. I like shepherd's pie.
Ooh, yum.
I love shepherd's pie.
I love shepherd's
That
pie.
is forever.
My favorite is hamburger and bacon.
Well, that's what these meatballs are, so that'll be great.
Anything hamburger and bacon.
Anything hamburger and bacon. Should we check on them? Let's check on them.
So when I was playing around,
Well, there's cheese in it.
there's cheese in it, yeah.
Yeah, I did.
The mozzarella and the Parmesan.
I forgot.
That sounds delicious.
Oh, I can't wait to have it.
Yeah.
I don't
Natalie's
have.
coming home with some of this, though. And so is our custodian, Tim, because he's got to clean up after me. I'm joking. I clean up after myself, but he still has to, you know. I don't know that I'll be sweeping up the floor anytime soon.
So good.
I have to do the cleanup.
So after this, so we made the meatballs, we made the noodle dough. What's
Right.
after this?
After this, we're going to go on to the step of making the marinara sauce, which is really quite quick and easy. The 2 steps that takes the longest is really the cooking of the meat part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So
gotcha.
this is where I asked Alexa to play me some cooking tunes.
Mm-hmm.
Great.
I can just imagine.
then I get to dance around the kitchen.
They're getting brown.
They are. So
You put them in the oven to finish cooking, don't you?
that's correct. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just browning them to
Flipping
give them a look.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah. So pretty well, I can do that now. So let me just turn this off.
You preheated the oven?
I did.
Oh, bless.
Yes, that I did.
Our oven is a little bit wonky, so we're glad that you preheated it.
There you go. She's in.
She's in.
There you go.
There we are. Okay. So,
What do you need next? This?
yes, please. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on our marinara sauce. For the marinara sauce, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of olive oil onto my cooking pot here. Okay. And then I'm going to chop up some of our favorite garlic. And our favorite garlic.
Love
In this
that.
dish, I've got 2 cloves of garlic,
Yeah.
some parsley, and some sage. Again, fresh sage that I've pre-chopped.
Yeah.
I probably should have pre-chopped my garlic, but and when I do my garlic, I like to smash it first. I'm out of the screen. Oh well.
That's okay.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm not doing my job. She's just,
You know what it looks like.
she cutting garlic.
I'm
We
just
know-
chopping my
We know
garlic.
you're there.
You can hear me still. I'm still around.
Yep.
Let's check out her ingredients. Pasta sauce.
So yeah.
Now what's that?
So this is balsamic
Balsamic.
vinegar. The
Oh.
recipe calls for red wine vinegar, but I don't have that at home. So I always go and do something different.
And
Oh,
onion.
okay.
What are those?
Yeah, these are onion flakes.
Ooh, sweet.
And I've got the oregano mixed together with some more thyme in here. We'll just pop that in together. Now, because I'm on a keto diet, I've got erythritol,
What's that?
alcohol sugars.
I feel like I heard of that.
And
Okay.
instead of erythritol, you can add regular sugar.
It's
and
in like a little, the jar is really funny.
And the reason for the sugar is to take away that acidity, the acid taste of the
Yeah.
tomato. But the reason for the red wine vinegar is to add a different type of acidity, which is, it's just more complex on the mouth.
Mm.
That's the palate,
Cool.
is why they do that. But anyway, all right. Oh, you know what? I think that's the stove that I don't want to use.
Move the pot again. Do that.
Oh,
Oh, we're trying.
oh, come on.
Come on. We got this. Oh, there's the back one's on.
Yeah, I seen that.
The back one's on.
No, I turned it off.
Oh.
Okay, fine. If the back one's the one that wants to work, that's the one we'll use.
We'll use the back one.
We're gonna just work with what works.
There you go.
So we're going to get that oil to become nice and shimmery again before we do the next step.
Are we making this flavors come out?
We are going to put all of these together, and I'm going to leave the parsley actually to the end when we dress up the plate.
Mm-hmm.
So
That isn't still hot, is it? Might be a little bit.
a tinge. As long as I didn't leave it on, I'm good.
It smells so good.
I'm going to put my oregano and thyme in.
Mm-hmm.
Going to lower this so we don't end up burning the what do you call it? Seasonings. The reason for the oil and the seasonings together is that it makes the flavors come out. That's what I found out anyway. Okay, I'm going to move it off of the pan. And I'm going to open up my, what do you call this? Onion flakes.
Onion flakes.
Usually I like regular onions, but because I'm actually following most of the recipe, if you've cooked with me before, Ryan, I don't actually follow the recipe exactly. That's supposed to be 1 tablespoon, but you know.
We're guessing.
1 tablespoon is good. 2 tablespoons are even better.
It
Like
is
onion
like-
after all.
Yep.
I hardly follow recipes when I'm cooking, so I appreciate this.
So I'm gonna add a little bit more oil.
Oh,
Because I really
I
want
really like
the
that
flavor.
oil jar or the little glass.
Yes, thank you. It's actually a gift from Goodwill. I find these wonderful things at the
I
Goodwill.
like that it doesn't come out too fast.
Yes, there is some control in it.
Hmm.
Okay, we're gonna let that season together.
I can smell it from here.
Good.
I like to add salt as I'm cooking. And the reason for that is because it then adds to the complexity. In this stage, it lets some of the flavors come out
Mhm.
as opposed to adding it at the very putting in. But how things smell and where the level of salt is.
Mhm.
Calls for, let's turn that sucker down. The recipe calls for, tomato paste, but
Right back.
again, I don't really follow the recipes completely all the time. So, now, everybody has a fun time opening these bottles, but I found that the best, if you spank the bottom, you'll hear a pop.
Yeah,
And that pop, did you hear the pop? Hope you heard the pop.
I did.
Makes it easier to do that.
I heard that too. Wonder what that is.
That's the vacuum coming out. So I'm not going to waste these. I'm going to actually bring it home and use it for something else. Probably a soup later on,
Smart.
sometime this week.
Hmm.
So as I added that second bottle, I can smell, even through the mask, that the flavorings have decreased.
Mhm.
So I'm going to pop up the heat a bit more. In goes the erythritol. I gotta get the tablespoon out. This part I'm going to not fake on.
Oh yeah, the vinegar.
The vinegar.
Ah.
Sorry. And like I said, there is a lack of salt. I can smell it from here. Just another,
So interesting.
just another teaspoon.
How can you tell that?
It's just
Yeah.
the way it smells. It's just the way it smells. It's just something that, I don't know. I'm not sure how to explain it.
Mhm.
Just from cooking for a long time.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I think I was maybe 11 when my sister said, come and help me.
Aw.
And she was only like, she was 12.
Aw.
She's been cooking
So
for way
cute.
longer than me.
It's looking good. What makes it marinara? What does that mean?
It just has no meat. So
Oh, okay. No,
I'm gonna put some fresh peppers in there. And afterwards, you can add your fresh peppers as well. The more different flavors are in here, the more different intensities and levels of complexity in the flavor.
Mhm.
cool.
My daughter makes it a lot.
Does she?
Yeah, the marinara. Yeah.
How does she do her? How does she do her marinara, Barb?
I know she puts those cans of you know, those little cans of, what do you call them?
The paste?
Yeah. She puts,
Yeah. Excuse
She
me, I
does.
didn't taste it.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, it's good, isn't it?
It's good and it's not even done. I'm going to simmer it down
Mhm.
so that the flavors all kind of marry together. The one thing that's in there is, there's a hot peppercorn. That's awesome. A little, yeah, the recipe called for, what do you call that stuff? Crushed chili peppers.
Yeah.
Now I've got that at home, but I also have the Korean chili peppers that's crushed, they use.
Mm.
And so instead of regular crushed chili, I put that one in there.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah, even fun, more fun.
Where are we going now?
Okay, so now we're going to take a look to see where the keto, let's go and make the keto, what do you call that stuff?
Yeah.
Pasta?
The keto pasta. Yes, the last tray that's on here.
Want to trade me trays?
Yes, I do. Thank you muchly. That's a clean spoon. Recipe what I've got is again the bullet, the ninja part.
It even came with that part too.
It had this part, two of these guys, and the other
Awesome.
fella.
That's
Like
awesome.
it was a complete set,
Oh my gosh,
which is awesome.
that's fantastic. What is that?
Oh, so
Is that tofu?
no, it's not. So what I needed to do was kind of find, because with keto, right? I needed to find ways to have my own kind of noodles as well, because I'm Filipino and we love our noodles. So
Yeah.
I found this after much research, and it's Conjac Noodles,
Oh, you told me these. That
right?
sounds so
And
good.
it's really quite lovely. It's chewy. It has this beautiful texture, and it's just nice, just really nice. Saves my life.
What
let
is
me
it
tell you.
made out of?
The konjac root.
It's a root.
It's a root.
So that's also
Yeah, they
gluten-free.
process it.
Where'd you
and
get it?
Yeah, and there's only 5 grams in half of this package. And once the noodles get undone and everything,
Yeah.
it's quite a bit of noodles, actually. So it's good.
So
And I
it's
used it on
gluten-free.
spaghetti, and it's good. Yeah, it's gluten-free.
Where did you get it?
A Chinese store at the
Oh.
whole Viet. I don't know if you can see that.
Chinese store.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
For
lined up there.
$5? That's
And
cheap
2 for
enough.
$5, right?
You
And
can't go
this one
wrong.
can feed my husband and I, so it's all good.
Oh, good.
Yeah, so that's what this guy is.
Mhm.
So in this bullet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put 2 tablespoons of butter.
Come on. Come on.
3 eggs. So I'm going to try not to kill it again. 1, 2, 3. And I've pre-measured in here 4 tablespoons, or did I pre-measure? No, I did not pre-measure it.
Could you imagine?
4 tablespoons of almond flour.
Almond
I would have
Yeah.
known that as soon as I looked at it. Wait a sec, this is not 4 tablespoons. So here's 1, 2, 3,
Yeah, I don't think you measured it.
4. No, I didn't. I poured it from the one container to the other. All right. Put the top on. Now, you're looking at this thinking, how in the world is this going to become a pasta, right?
Don't know.
And I was looking at it too when I first made the recipe, and I thought, oh, are you kidding me? We're gonna bake it. This is a silicone baking sheet.
Oh, yeah.
And
That's
yes,
cool.
guess where I got it from?
Where?
The thrift store.
Oh,
The
gee.
Goodwill. It was perfectly new. It was in a plastic bag, its own
Oh.
packaging, all three of them,
Yeah,
perfectly new. I thought, perfect, bring it home, wash it and use it. Okay,
Yeah.
so throw that on there. It looks to me like pancake batter,
Yeah,
right?
it does look like pancake batter.
yeah.
But it made pasta. So we're gonna take that.
Mm.
Recipe to flatten it. But guess what?
Mm.
One of those pastry to do a cake.
Oh, yeah.
And see those big chunks? I didn't blend it enough. That's actually the cream cheese.
Oh,
You know, the butter did its own thing. I'm gonna throw it in here and let that cook. While that's cooking, right? I'm going to, and that's only for 8 minutes, so put the timer on for 8 minutes.
Mhm.
We're gonna go back to, wait, let's clean up all of this mess first, because now we don't need all of the extra ingredients that I had used before. We're going to now make
18
our,
minutes. I almost went into my calculator, which doesn't make any sense.
we're going to get rid of all the extra stuff that we've used and don't need anymore.
Mhm.
Out of my way, fly away. Whoops. Fly away, right, Barb?
Yep.
Take me away. I wish I was in Cuba.
I bet you were. I wish
Oh
you
my
were.
gosh, I would not be making pasta. I would be eating pasta.
There
Someone
you go.
else made it.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take the, what do you call that?
Flour?
I'm going to take the,
Almond flour?
no, the dough,
The
Oh,
noodle
okay,
dough.
the noodle dough, and we're going to actually make our
Noodle. Come on.
I'm going to cut it in half. Expertly cut it in half. Did you see that?
That was very good.
So the thing about pasta is you got to use a ton of flour.
Yeah, because it's sticky, eh?
This is it can be very sticky.
Is this like different options?
Yeah.
Like lasagna and
Yeah, this can be the lasagna, and then after it's rolled to the thinness you want, you can take that and put it into either the fettuccine or to the spaghetti version.
we'll go back to that after. Show everyone what I just
What we're
asked.
talking about.
Yeah.
We're talking
She has
secrets.
this noodle maker, and we'll show you in a bit.
That's something
So-
I never had.
This device, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful piece.
I have exactly.
Is it a one-piecer?
It's exactly.
This was made by my husband's uncle, Uncle Bob. Uncle Bob, who's just the best.
What do you mean one
Wow.
piece?
It doesn't have the a roller inside. I'm gonna cut this in half.
What does it have?
It's just one piece of wood.
Oh,
He-
so you kind of do this.
You just use.
Mm. Come on, come on.
Forward enough. I'm going to put it in.
That's the flat one.
Yeah.
Let's look at the beneath it.
Setting. Oh my gosh,
Oh,
now
you
I'm speaking
setting.
English. English. Setting.
set.
And I'm going to get it through
You can adjust the width or
the
whatever.
width of it. Yep.
Or how thin you want it.
And then
And I
I keep
put
losing.
it through again. You keep losing me.
Yeah, I keep losing you.
I'm here, Barb.
I know you're there, but occasionally.
I'm glad you're chatting with me. It makes this so much more fun. Okay, so now I'm looking at this and I'm liking the thinness of it. So everybody can decide how thick or thin they want it to be, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to take it. I won't put it through one more time. Natalie, do you like that thickness?
yeah.
Because you're getting this, you're taking this home. I'm not going to take this home.
Is there flour in that though? I can't eat the gluten ones.
Oh,
That's okay. You can.
then it's going
Tim,
to go
Tim
to
will
Tim.
love it. Tim will love it.
I told Tim I'm making fettuccine noodles. So here goes the fettuccine noodles.
I'll try some of the Conjac noodles.
Konjac.
Conjac.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it was cognac.
There was a Y, and that's why I was confused. Oh, that's so cool.
So I bought this. Guess where?
Oh God, you're kidding.
No kidding.
Are you serious?
Guess how much?
$8.
$10.
Oh,
And the box is right
Oh,
there.
Cheap.
that's amazing.
It's a Remy Oliver.
Oh no! Oh no!
I was not paying attention. I'm
Remy.
supposed to be where Natalie is.
Oh really? I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
It's and
We could have
because-
switched.
That's okay. I just have to make sure.
That's still
Looks
coming.
good.
So
Yeah.
Those
if you
look
take a look
amazing.
at that,
There's another one.
thank
Oh,
you.
you can't go wrong.
We're going to do this and fluff it up, right? And when you go to the pasta shop,
Mhm.
this is what they do, folks,
Ah,
right? This is it. You put that onto a ball and you just let it kind of dry a little bit before you can throw it into your, what do you call that? Hot boiling pot of water,
yeah.
right? Has it been 8 minutes?
We have 2 minutes and 47 seconds left.
Okay, let's do this one more time. I might just give
We
this
can
to
switch you spots.
I'll do this
We'll
one
do this one
first.
first.
What do you think, Ryan?
Oh, I think Ryan left.
Oh, did Ryan leave?
Oh, Ryan.
Who's still with
Not
us?
sure where he went. Barb and Nazreen and Kareem.
Ah,
Yes, yes. We're looking.
uh-oh. See what I did?
Yeah, I got smushed.
It got smushed, but it's fixing itself up. Yay.
That's good.
That's great.
So Nasreem,
Yes, yes.
what do you like to cook?
I like cooking and I like cook new things.
Oh, yes.
Yes, yes.
I
Yeah.
detect an accent.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Where are you from?
From Iran, you know?
We're
Iraq.
from Iraq.
Yes, yes.
Iraq.
Oh my gosh, there's
okay.
some beautiful food in Iraq.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Yes, there is.
What is your favorite to make?
Favorite for me?
Yes.
I like kebab. You know kebab?
Kaba.
Oh,
What's that?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
Yes.
Kibe, I think is what is
Yes.
kaba?
Yes, kebab with
Yeah.
meat, red meat.
Yes. Yes.
Beef.
It's,
Yes,
it's
yes.
raw, right?
What?
Is that raw beef?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. Whoops, I
Beef.
did it
Oh
again.
no.
Yes. You know what? There was a restaurant that served it here in Windsor, but
yes,
the City
yes.
of Windsor Health Unit stopped them from doing that. So
Why?
Mhm.
because it's raw meat,
Oh,
and but there's a great way of making it, and your country has made it forever, and right?
Yes.
Everybody who makes it knows what the heck to do, so nobody gets ill.
Mhm.
Oh, little piece there.
oh, those look
Don't
so
want
good.
to waste it. This is actually a really good one to use as well if you're going to make egg drop soup or egg noodle soup,
Mm.
right?
Mhm.
Chicken noodle soup. Make your
Yeah,
own noodles.
delicious.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
Mm.
Okay, so now we have 2 batches, and I bet you
Oh yeah, let's check up on our food.
this is done.
Oh no.
Oh, no, what?
This is what happens when you're not in your own home.
Oh,
Oh,
Ta-da!
yeah.
It's not my own, what's this called, tray either.
We didn't even go over though.
Yeah, so what happens is the tray warped. I don't know if you can see it.
mm.
It warped right
Inside?
It warped, so it's not flat.
Oh, it's not
It-
a flat.
It was
tray.
flat before it went in the oven,
Mhm.
but then once it got heated up, it
Oh.
decided to change its shape.
So wait, is some of it salvageable?
Yes, so this part of it is salvageable, but it's going to be really thick pasta.
Okay.
I'm going to redo
Oh,
this
that's why it
recipe at home.
tilted.
Yeah, I'm
That's
going
so
to redo
silly.
this recipe at home, so I've got something to eat for supper tonight.
Sorry about that.
No, what? It's our oven and our equipment.
Yeah.
I didn't bring all my equipment. I brought most of it.
It's hard to fit your whole oven in your car.
No. Okay, so that's my favorite. No
What about the
oven.
meatballs? How are they doing?
Yeah, check out the meatballs.
Meatballs are.
Let's
Look at
see.
them.
Oh my god.
Mm. Oh, so
Yeah.
delicious.
The oven, the meatballs is getting there.
I don't think I've ever made meatballs.
See how messy this is? This is what my house would look like after I cook.
That's
Mind you,
not
I
that bad.
always clean up after one recipe. I'll clean up. I continuously clean up. But here, because I know there's a time constraint,
Yeah.
I omitted all of that. Nice of me to do that, eh?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pasta that we've got rolled already and wrap that up.
Okay, keeping half of it. That's good.
Yeah. And this guy gets to go
Do
with.
you have the garbage next to you?
No, I did not. I left it clear across the other side of the room. But anyway, so once that cools up, I'm going to cut it up and show you how that works.
There you
Here's
go.
my board.
That works.
Yep. There. And so this thing is a Wilson. The Wilson boards are usually pretty good, but this one does not. It's not living up to its name.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So this is that silicone
What is
mat.
this thing? Can I eat that?
Yeah, you can. This is the silicone board
That's
that
good.
I got, right? And it doesn't stick, which is great.
Yeah.
I'm going to make sure that does not get part of what we're making. Yeah, it's kind of like a pancake, but isn't it? And I'm going to take this. So we can do this 2 ways. We can either use the, what do you call that? The
The
pasta maker, the pasta maker, or we could cut it by hand. And because this is going to go with Natalie, I'm not going to cut it on the pasta maker. I can show you with this piece, I suppose. No, so this piece. All right.
Oh.
I'm going to position this here, and it should come out. Come on. Maybe
It's hard to catch it.
it is. Maybe that was too thin. Okay, the idea is it's supposed to come in here and be cut all in one, but it's not doing it. So it's not even wanting to get in. There it is.
Oh,
Too thin, I'm afraid. I think that's the problem. But
Mhm.
see how it comes
Yeah.
out this way? So,
Yeah.
and that would turn into a noodle?
and that'll, yeah, you cut it into a noodle shape size. So this one,
Are you just gonna cut it?
just going to cut it. That's
How
actually
smart.
exactly how the recipe calls it to be done.
Hmm.
Just use it, cut
Yeah,
it up.
'cause you don't have the machine.
That's right. If you don't have the machine, then you're doing it all by hand, which
Yeah.
oftentimes it's just as easy,
Yeah.
right? It's just getting into the rhythm of doing it. That's all.
Yeah.
Those look good.
And yeah, so you put it in your warm.
That'll turn into a noodle.
This is the noodle.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This is
That's
the actual
nice.
noodle.
That's sweet.
Oh.
Yeah, that's great.
So this is actually, if you're going to do a portion control,
Mhm.
this is probably it right there for one person.
Yeah.
I don't portion control.
You don't have to.
I'm too
So-
hungry.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah. So now we just wait for everything to get cooked. You throw it all together. You sprinkle some mozzarella over on top of the meatballs. After you put the sauce, you put your mozzarella on top, and you sprinkle the parsley, and it's bingo bango, dinner
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Anyway,
It makes
Yeah.
me hungry.
well, I'm so glad you came and visited us, and enjoyed this thing together, and got some laughs in too.
Yeah. It's fun.
Is there anything else? There really is nothing else that's I can say. Oh, you know what? There was
So
something.
you make the noodles and then you put the marinara sauce on top with the meatballs.
That's right.
Perfect.
Yeah. Whatever
Excellent.
noodles you want to use, right? Whether it's the regular pasta noodles, the keto noodles, or the Conjac noodles.
Yeah.
You can. It all works the same way.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Italy, 3 different methods.
Oh, that's great. That's great.
But
eh?
yeah, next time, Maureen, if we're able to do this again next time, Maureen will be doing the next month's
Mhm.
Foodies cooking. And yeah, we'll see you there.
Yep.
I'm already thinking that on March, which is when I will do the next one, that I might want to do Filipino.
Ooh, yes, please.
So
Yes, please.
that's, yeah, and that'll be noodles. It'll be
I love noodles.
the
Oh, I love
the
noodles.
Chinese noodles and also the Conjac noodles. And it's kind of, I developed a way to do it, so I can do both. All right.
Great. Yeah.
Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Eleanor.
Thank you very much,
Thank you.
everyone. I
Thank
am
you
honored to
very
be
much.
here.
Oh,
Having fun
thank
with you
you.
guys.
Thank
But I
you
need you
so
all to
much.
stay safe, okay?
Everyone stay safe, stay
Oh,
home.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
If
Thank you
if
very
you
much.
need anything, feel free to
Oh.
reach out to Natalie, and we'll see how we can help you, okay?
yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank
so
you
much.
so much.
Bye, everyone. Have a good night.
Bye. Bye, everyone. Thank you for everyone. Thank
Bye-bye.
you so much.
Thank you. Nice
See
meeting
you.
you.
See
We're
you
honored
next.
that you're all here.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye.